video is officially being recorded for the purposes of being able to watch it later in case you need to refer to it. And also for those that weren't able to join, so I can go ahead and post and share. Welcome, Tasty Thursdays, everyone. My favorite day of the week, and I hope yours too. I'm really excited for today's recipe. This actually is a request from a student. So a student has said that he really enjoyed Alfredo pasta. And I mentioned, you know what, I do too. And I love making my own healthy Alfredo sauce at home. And he said he wanted to see that. So I hope you all want to see this too. It is super easy, guys. When I tell you how easy it is to make this Alfredo sauce, you'll be blown away. And also how little ingredients you need, okay? This Alfredo sauce really should not cost you, more than like probably $3 for the sauce. So this is actually a really budget-friendly meal. It's really yummy. And again, it's super healthy. You're not going to believe how healthy it is, okay? So I actually already made ahead of time my sauce. I have it a little low simmering right now. And the reason I made the sauce is because, guys, the sauce will take you about 20 minutes to make, okay? Around 15 to 20 minutes. And obviously I didn't want to be here, right, for 20 minutes, just waiting for the sauce to be made. But I'm going to show you what goes in the sauce, why it takes about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and prepare my dish for today. Pretty much my meal is ready to go already. So I'm just going to kind of talk you guys through it, give you guys some information, and then I'll show you my pasta. And I, of course, will be tasting it. I am so hungry. I'm so excited to jump in and taste this pasta. All right, so first off, for our delicious Laughing Cow Alfredo sauce, you are going to need Laughing Cow cheese, okay? So let me show you guys. So this is Laughing Cow. You can find it pretty much in your supermarkets where the cheese is. Usually it'll be sometimes near the cream cheese aisle. And so what Laughing Cow is that it's basically spreadable cheese. It is so good. Spreadable cheese is just yummy. Let me tell you. You can put this on crackers. And a lot of people just use this for crackers or just to snack on. But guys, you can actually use this for pasta, okay? You can put this on your chicken. You can put this on your steak, all right? You can use this for so many things. They are so good. They come in a bunch of different flavors. You can get light Swiss, you can get regular Swiss, you can get white cheddar. The one I'm using for this recipe is garlic and herb. You can use pepper jack. I love the pepper jack one. It gives it a little bit of a spice. So if you wanted to make like a spicy fettuccine Alfredo sauce, you totally could have used the pepper jack. Guys, this usually costs about, I want to say $2.50, $3. Sometimes it's on sale for $5. And the really good thing about this is it lasts a long time. This is supposed to expire next year. So you can buy, 2, 4, 5 of these stuck up. They last a long time. So if you guys have never heard of Laughing Cow, please, tell your parents, when you guys at the market, tell them this will save us money, mom and dad. We could use this for sauce. So you guys, you don't have to make, you don't have to buy Alfredo sauce for like $4 or $5 that has a bunch of fat in it. You can make it at home, okay? So yes, you cannot really replace this. So some of you might ask, well, what if I don't have Laughing Cow? There could be other ways to make it, absolutely. But to make sure that it's healthy and that it's easy, I would say use the Laughing Cow, okay? So for sure, try to find this if you can. And like I said, many flavors, but I'm using the garlic and herb today because it actually goes along with my fettuccine noodles that I'm using. And I'll show you guys those in a little bit. You also need garlic. You are going to need some garlic powder, about a teaspoon of this. So you are going to need garlic powder. You can also use minced garlic if you want to make it even fresher. That would taste good. You also need Parmesan cheese, okay, right? Because Alfredo sauce is usually cheesy. I got reduced fat, guys. So I am trying to keep this healthy a little bit. But you know what? To be honest, Parmesan cheese is not that high in fat to begin with. Parmesan cheese is usually a little bit just high in salt. But just so you know, like any Parmesan cheese will be fine for this. Cotija cheese, you could also use cotija cheese, guys, the Mexican Parmesan cheese, absolutely, okay? But I'm also adding a little other cheese. I'm doing pepperoncino zesty blend. So I added a little bit of this too, just to give it like an extra little taste. And guys, I already tasted my sauce ahead of time, and it's so good. So you don't have to, guys. This is optional. This is just an extra. But if you want, use Parmesan cheese and like some type of grated cheese that comes in these plastic containers. You usually will find this cheese in the fresh cheese aisle. Okay. This is not going to usually be where like your string cheese is, your Laughing Cow. This will be where the supermarket sells like fresh cheese. Okay, this is where you're going to find this kind of cheese. And I actually got this on sale for $2.50. I do have a question: how much Laughing Cow cheese to use? So you're actually going to use 6 wedges. So 8 come in the whole thing. Okay, you get 8. But you know what, guys? Use the whole 8. I say it's better to have extra sauce than not. The recipe I sent you guys says 6. Use your whole 8. Okay, I used all 8. If you're going to use all 8, just add a little extra butter and a little extra milk, okay? So if you're going to use all of that, I just recommend a little more butter and a little more milk. So let me talk to you guys about those next ingredients, okay? So that was a good question. You want to use either 6 to 8. If you're going to do 6 servings, guys, just use all 8, okay? All 8. If you're going to use all 8, add about 2 teaspoons of Parmesan cheese, okay, to the sauce. So about 2. You know, if you want it extra cheesy, you can add 3, 4. Really, you know what? Sprinkle it in there. You know, just do a lot of sprinkles. There's no point, you know, in measuring cheese. I always say, don't measure the cheese. And then you're also going to want milk, okay? So for the milk, you need 1 cup. But guys, if you're going to use all 8 of the Laughing Cow, do about 1.5 cups, okay? Throw in a little extra milk. For the milk, I am doing fat-free, okay? Skim milk. So a lot of the times you'll see it like the pink color. So fat-free milk, you could definitely use it for this recipe. It makes it even healthier. But you can definitely use 1%, 2% whole milk. Do not use almond, soy, or coconut, okay? Those will not work with this recipe. They have a nutty base to them, so that's not going to taste very good. However, if you are vegan or, you know, you're lactose intolerant, you could try it, absolutely, and you can make some adjustments. But as far as the ingredients I'm giving you guys today, they really will only work with either fat-free milk or regular milk. But again, you could definitely use like vegan cheese and make it with like vegan, right? Like almond milk. Definitely can do that. If you're going vegan or you're lactose intolerant, you could definitely try it out. And you're also going to need butter. For the butter, again, if you're using 6 wedges of the Laughing Cow, you need 1 tablespoon. But if you're gonna use all 8, do about 1.5 of butter. Okay, 1.5 of butter. You also need fettuccine noodles. Now, you don't need to use fettuccine. If you want to use penne is fine for this as well, okay? I bought spinach fettuccine. Guys, if you've never heard of this brand, I'm just going to put it up right here. They sell these on Amazon, or you can find them at like Mariano's, Whole Foods, stores really like that have a lot of organic things. This pasta takes 3 minutes to boil. It is super healthy. It has 8 grams of protein, and it's got spinach. It's made from eggs, cage-free eggs. So, I just recommend it. It's really good. They sell different flavors of it. For today, I'm using spinach. You don't need this, though. You guys can use any fettuccine or penne pasta you guys have. Okay, make sure you guys boil it right now. Get it boiling. I already boiled ahead of time. Like I said, I made this ahead of time. So make sure that you boil it, drain it, okay? And then Keep it on the side, and then you're gonna mix it with your delicious Alfredo sauce, okay? Guys, I do recommend when you're boiling to leave it a little crunchy, just because that way you're going to mix it with your Alfredo sauce and the sauce will soften it, okay? You're also going to need black pepper and salt for seasoning, just some seasoning. I also, because I'm making Italian food, right? Pasta's Italian food. I always like to use Italian seasoning, guys. If you don't have Italian seasoning, you know, you can make your own. This has garlic, paprika, onion, sea salt, oregano, basil, black pepper, parsley, thyme, and crushed chili pepper, okay? You can mix just a few herbs, guys, if you want. Again, optional. I just love the zestiness of this in my pasta. And also optional, you could use some red chili pepper flakes to top it off. And you can also use chicken, okay? So I love to make this recipe with chicken. So this I actually bought from like the freezer. They sell the chicken in a freezer and then you just microwave it and you cut them up in pieces. Guys, this took me 3 minutes, okay? Easy peasy. This is actually blackened chicken, so it has a little bit of a good spice to it too. And that's it. That's it for the recipe today, okay? So what you're gonna do, so let me walk you guys through it. To make your Alfredo sauce, get your laughing cow, okay? The 6 to 8. Again, I recommend the 8 because it's just better to have the extra sauce. So take it, you're gonna put it in a pan. I use about, you know, make sure that there's a little bit of space in your pan because you need to put in about 1.5 cups of milk, okay? 6 wedges, 1 cup, 8 wedges of cheese, 1.5 cups. Put that in the pan. Put some garlic powder. Again, about 1 to 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Put your butter, about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of butter, depending on how much Laughing Cow cheese you're gonna use, okay? Put your black pepper, grind up some black pepper in there. You're also gonna put your Parmesan cheese. So about 1 to 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, or teaspoons. I'll do tablespoons because I love that extra cheese. And that's really it, guys. If you want to put a little seasoning like salt, Italian seasoning, go right ahead. Put it on heat. Remember, guys, I told you guys, boil, then simmer, right? Because you want it to thicken. This is going to take you about 20 minutes. Another thing to know, the Laughing Cow cheese takes a while to melt, okay? It doesn't melt right away, and you usually are going to need a spoon to like smash it because there's like little chunks, okay? So if you did it right, it will look like this. Here is my Alfredo sauce, and it needs some pasta to go in it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pasta that I already boiled. Woo, stuck a little there. Guys, another tip when you are boiling pasta, a little tip is to add some olive oil in your pasta so that it doesn't stick. So if you didn't know that, that's a really good tip. Or you could also do like a little butter. So that way it doesn't stick in there. All right, so I have my pasta. I'm just going to break it up because it boiled a while ago. And then add your chicken. If you don't have chicken, that's okay, guys. You don't need chicken. You can also use seafood. If you want to use like a seafood bag, delicious. You know, you could do some shrimp. You could basically do anything you really want with your Alfredo pasta. You know, it's about how you guys like it. So what I'm doing now is I have my sauce that is done. I am mixing it with the pasta and the chicken. Now I'm leaving it on low heat, guys, because I already had pre-cooked this, so it's a little cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and heat it up, mix it all good. And again, guys, when I show you my pasta, don't get all afraid that it's green. It's green because it's spinach fettuccine. And that is why I chose to use the garlic and herb Laughing Cow cheese, because I thought that would go really well with the flavor of the spinach. Guys, you can also put broccoli in here, okay? It's a great way to hide the veggies. The Alfredo sauce will totally make that broccoli taste delicious. You can also do like bacon. You can do like some peas with bacon. Oh, that would taste delicious too. You know, you could do spinach in here. You could do different veggies. Just so many things you guys can do. So please make this at home and please show me the recipe. Take pictures. I always tell you guys, send me pictures. I love seeing when you guys send me pictures and videos of your dishes. All right, I am going to give it one last stir, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring it close to the camera so that you can kind of see it a bit. All right, so there it is. Again, guys, just note that this pasta, you want to eat it pretty quickly. I heated mine. I made mine ahead of time, so it made it a little bit thick already, so it's not as saucy. So this pasta is really like, once you make it, guys, you want to go ahead and start eating it, okay? So that way you can really enjoy the full effects of the Alfredo sauce. But the flavor is still here for me. So I'm going to top it off, of course, with more cheese. Of course. So let's put a little extra cheese on top because I love that. All right. Here we go, guys. The true test. So again, I already tasted the sauce ahead of time to just see if I needed to add more salt. Remember, be careful on the salt, okay? Your cheese already has a lot of salt, so you don't need to really add extra salt. All right, here we go. Oh, and guys, remember the pizza dough we made last time? So you know what you can do too? That pizza dough you can make into breadsticks instead of pizza, and you can put like some garlic on top and cheese and make yourself breadsticks to go with your fettuccine alfredo pasta. Like, that's so easy too. That dough, you know, didn't take a lot to make. So don't forget to watch the video that I posted on how to make that pizza so that you can make maybe garlic bread, okay? Or any bread. It doesn't have to be garlic bread. It could just be cheese bread. Here we go. Guys, I wish that you could smell this. So I'm going to just describe the flavors to you right now. It's cheesy, garlicky. It's got a little saltiness to it. The pasta does not taste bad at all, guys, for being spinach. Okay, I know it looks weird because it's green. Don't let that really fool you. It tastes good. And guys, this is healthy. Okay, so make it at home. Super easy. Please send me pictures or videos if you did. Let me know if you liked it. I can't wait to hear about it. Next week for our final day of Cooking Club. I know, guys, the final. For now. Stay tuned, okay? We'll be coming back in some way when school returns back virtually. We'll also be returning with some virtual Cooking Club as well. But for this group, we are going to be making fruit pizza, okay? I had a request for us to make something with fruit. So we had made our own pizza at home, right? Well, now let's make our own dessert pizza, okay? I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's sweet. It's a sweet pizza. And it's gonna have a yummy sugar crust pizza at the bottom. We're gonna make like a sugar crust cookie. We're gonna make like a nice, instead of marinara sauce, we're gonna make like a cream cheese, you know, like a nice like cream cheese kind of yummy filling instead of tomato sauce. And then on top, we're gonna put it with different fruits that we want, toppings, any caramel, nuts, chocolate, whatever you guys want. We're gonna make our own cool fruit pizza at home. So stay tuned for that recipe. If you're going out to the supermarket this weekend, grab some fruit, guys. Tell your parents, let's stock up on some fruit for that fruit pizza. You know, any berries, like berries, banana, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. That's going to be great for this recipe, okay? So next week, fruit pizza. It will be our last day of this virtual cooking group, but we will be coming back possibly in a different way in the upcoming month. So I hope you enjoyed this pasta. Guys, it is so good. And keep cooking, okay? Bye, guys.